displacement, how to show the difference between them. Here, a cyclist travels around a 500-meter circular track 10 times. What is the total distance and total displacement of the cyclist? The cyclist is traveling in a circular track. Assume that this is a circular track. And what is the circumference of this circular track? The circumference of the circular track is 500 meters. So, once he is completing one circular track, he will travel 500 meters. So, like this, how many times he is traveling? 10 times. So, 500 into 10 times. That one will give us the distance traveled. For example, he started from point A. Starting position is point A. So, one circular path value is 500 meters. So, what is the value of distance? So, distance traveled is equal to, so in each time he is traveling 500 meters. How many times he traveled? 10 times he traveled. So, this one will becomes 5000 meters, or we can write it is 5 kilometers. That is the distance traveled by the cyclist. While coming to the magnitude of the displacement or displacement, be careful here. What is the total distance and displacement of the cyclist? He said a cyclist travels around 500 meters circular track 10 times. 10 times means after 10 times, finally the cyclist reaches point A only. That means initial position, final position, both are A. If initial position, final position both are same, from the displacement, what we can write? Final position minus initial position. When both positions are same, this value will be 0. So, the displacement is 0 here. This one also we can say, we said one point while writing the differences between distance and displacement. Distance may be greater than the magnitude of the displacement. So, this one we can take like one example for that to justify that point. Coming to one more numerical problem. A person travels a distance of 4 meters towards east, then turns left and travels 3 meters towards north. Assume that initially a person is standing here at point O. He has travelled 4 meters towards east and turns left, means like this. How much distance he has travelled? 3 meters. It is towards north. We know the direction of the east and north will be perpendicular. Okay. So, the diagram can be taken like this. So, try to put the numerical problem in the form of diagram. Then you will get the clarity, then how to approach to solve the numerical. And in the first sub question, what is the total distance traveled? So, what is the total distance traveled? So, distance traveled is equal to, according to the definition, the length of the actual path traveled. So, he has traveled 4 meters towards east of the 3 meters towards north. So totally 7 meter is the distance. While coming to displacement, the magnitude of the displacement. So displacement according to the definition, the shortest distance between initial position and final position. So this shortest distance is like this. This is nothing but displacement. From trigonometry, you have studied in right angle triangle. This one will be formed right angle triangle. According to the right angle triangle, from the Pythagoras theorem, here the displacement will becomes the side square plus side square under root. That means 4 square plus 3 square under root. That one will give us 16 plus 9. That is square root of 25. And that is 5. The unit of displacement is meter. So we need mathematics related knowledge also to solve the numerical problems in physics. Here we have used Pythagoras theorem to get displacement. The definition is same. The final position minus initial position. Final position minus initial position, how we will get? So 4 meter, 3 meter both are perpendicular. So the resultant will be square root of the square of 4 square plus 3 square. Right. Come to one more numerical. A person travels on semicircular track of radius 50 meter during the morning walk. If he starts from one end of the track and reaches other end, calculate the distance traveled and the magnitude of the displacement of the person. Assume that the person is at point A. He has traveled in a semicircular track, finally reaches B. Now, in this case, the radius of this semicircular track is 50 meter. The radius is 50 meter. Then, what is the distance traveled? Here distance traveled is nothing but the length of the path traveled by this. The length of the path traveled by this is but the length of the semicircular track. So what is the formula for this? Pi r. If it is complete circle of radius r, the circumference will be 2 pi r. But here only semicircular track, that means half in that, so pi r. That is 22 by 7 pi value, otherwise you can write 3.14, and radius is 50, that is equal to, if you multiply, 157.14 meter. And while coming to the magnitude of the displacement. So what is the magnitude of the displacement? According to the definition, the shortest distance between final and initial position. Final position is B and initial position is A. The shortest distance between final and initial position is nothing but 2 times of radius. That is nothing but equal to diameter. That is 2 times of 50. That is 100 meter. So, I hope these 3 numericals gave you the clarity on distance and displacement, how to calculate. Thank you.